It's time for former BBC royal correspondent Michael Cole. Harry and Meghan have broken their silence on the Princess Kate photo editing scandal, denying that sources inside their camp made outrageous comments comparing Meghan and Kate. A source reported to be close to the Sussexes told US publication Page 6 if Harry and Meghan had ever encountered the same issue, they would have been annihilated. This isn't a mistake Meghan would ever make. But the Sussexes have insisted, through their spokesperson, with respect to Page 6, that did not come from us. Do we believe them? Still, no well wishes for Princess Kate on her recovery from surgery then? Well, Michael, your reaction?
Well, Patrick, good evening. There is hope for humanity yet. The well of human kindness is not quite dry because the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in California have let it be known through their spokesman that they are not gloating over the present difficulties being experienced by Princess of Wales because of the faked photo fiasco. Oh, no, indeed. They didn't say those words. But as you've just pointed out so skillfully, what that message didn't contain was any words of goodwill, of comfort, of family feeling or concern for the Princess of Wales as she recovers from what was quite clearly serious abdominal surgery back in January. They've never issued one single word of comfort to her. And when you consider that after the Prince and Princess of Wales were married in 2011 and living at Kensington Palace, Prince Harry was almost a fixture there. He was there every day. The three of them were very friendly. Kate, who we see there in happier times with her husband, but got on terribly well with Harry, and he really, well, I think you can say he loved her. Of course, all that happened when Meghan entered the scene, and we all know the sad story that has evolved ever since. But, of course, they want to distance themselves from those words which were reported because they're very hurtful and they're very unkind. And they were...
Well, can we believe them, though, Michael? Michael, seriously, can we believe them? I mean, after everything, it's all very well and good saying, hey, that didn't come from us. But, I mean, really? Is that true? I mean, there was all this talk about, we didn't have anything to do with Omid Scobie's. Yeah, we didn't have anything to do with a load of stuff. And it's turned out they did.
Well, I'm quite sure that Schadenfreude, a German word which is understood universally to mean enjoying other people's failures or discomfort, is not unknown at Montecito. And of course, the two couples have been at daggers drawn for a long, long time now. I suppose it would be less than human if they didn't take some satisfaction in seeing the Princess of Wales, who both of them have gone out of their way to criticise. And in one book written by their spokesman on Earth, amanuensis Omid Scobie, accuses quite bluntly the Princess of Wales of exhibiting racist comments or racist attitudes towards Meghan Markle, which of course is the most egregious and deadly, toxic allegation to make because it's very, very difficult to disprove. You have to prove a negative. I am not a racist, and it's very unfair. So
you mentioned toxic there, Marco. Look, you mentioned toxic there, right? And everyone's got relatives. Every family's got relatives they don't particularly get on with. Okay, you find out that somebody is very unwell, and every indication is that somebody is even more unwell than you were initially told. And you do not release a statement to say, we wish Kate well. I think that's disgusting.
Would you know something? It was the point I was going to come on to, because even in families where there is a falling out, when there is serious trouble, when the back's to the wall, when people are really up against it, even the worst rows are patched up and people come together. And I think it is really quite deplorable that Prince Harry, who was so close to his brother, and to the Princess of Wales, and I cannot stop thinking about their mother, the late and much missed Diana, Princess of Wales, she would be so upset about this. She thought those boys would always be there for each other and stick up for each other. And to see what has happened, she would be distressed in the extreme, were she here. I'm so glad, in a way, she's not here to see it, because it would break her heart.
No, indeed. Look, I'm sure Meghan and Harry, well, they have said that they were not in any way linked to that particular source, and this isn't them, briefing against Kate, etc. Does it not say a lot, maybe, about the company that you keep, though, that somebody might look at this opportunity and decide, in Kate's hour of need, to go, oh, this would never have happened to Meghan? I mean, I'm sorry, but taking PR advice from people who've gone from being, darlings of Britain to, some people would say, have been about as popular as a fart in a lift, OK? It's not really taking PR advice from the right people, surely.
No, I think a recent survey showed that 66% of the population, 2/3 of the British population, actively disliked Meghan. Strangely enough, in America, the approval rating for Catherine, Princess of Wales, was 35%. That means 35% more people liked her that didn't like her. And Prince William was the most popular man in America, in the whole world, on 72%.
All right.
So we know who's winning the PR battle, if that's what it is.
We're just going to have to leave it there, Mark. Sorry, a bit squeezed for time, but thank you very much. That is the former BBC Royal correspondent, Michael Cole.